Well, hello everyone, back again. I'm just heading out of Campbell River, heading back to Wonderland Lake, and oh, wait till you see the snow on the ground here. There's probably a foot or more on the shoulders. Why am I heading back to the lake? We're not sure. I just wanted to get out from, well, there is a battery in this one. Just going to get the GoPro set up again. That's why the snow doesn't get, or pull me into the ditch. Get that turned on. Tried to get some video on the way out here. You guys have seen all this before, but there, we'll get that going. Not with all this snow. I don't know how the road's going to be. I'm going to give it a try, go out, and if the road hasn't been, oh, whatever's going on here, my GoPro is shutting off. Well, that's not very good. Guess I'll have to pull that battery and put another battery in it for whatever reason. But anyway, welcome to the channel. Yeah, welcome back. Left Horn Lake, come into Campbell River, stayed at Elk Falls Campground for a couple days. Tried to get some videos put up. Had to go through my book and everything, get that done. But anyway, decided after a couple days staying there, it's only $11 a night. I thought I want to head back and I want to go throw a line in up at Wonderland again, see if I have any luck. Somebody in the comments had mentioned maybe checking out the north end, but I don't know if this will work. I'll turn these around and I'll show you what's on the shoulder here. There, we'll get that going. Not with all this snow. I don't know how the road's going to be. I'm going to give it a try, go out, and all right. Like, look at how big the banks are here, and look like they got quite a bit of snow. So I'm going to go back a ways and see how the road is. If it's too snowy, I'll probably end up heading right back into town. I don't want to go back here. Don't want to get stuck. There's some steep hills back in here, and there's no big shoulders on the back or on the sides, eh? So I don't want to get pulled off and down into the ditch or anything like that. And it's going to be rough with all the potholes, right? So anyway, we'll see. All right. Well, the road is a little bit on the slick side here. It's very narrow. And check out that snow on the side. Woohoo! So it looked like somebody missed the corner and hit the shoulder. Oh, we're doing a little bit of spinning. Anyway, this is on the pavement. We'll see what it's like when we get to the side road. I thought I was recording here, but there's a gentleman that told me that back here a little ways it gets up by Wonderland, just in a little ways it's all right, but you only go in so far, and he said the snow's about 1.5 foot deep or more. But yeah, I'm sliding all over in this stuff here, and it's just that it's all choppy, and I don't need to get stuck. I don't need to end up in the ditch. Would it make for good content? Heck yeah. But no, he's following me out as well. I guess they went in, they turned around, they came out, and they got 4-wheel drive. So, recommended not to go in, so I'm not going to go in. Well, there you go, you heard it. Yeah, not going to go back. the snowbanks here, I guess when they plowed the road, they didn't push them all the way back into the ditch, and they didn't get them right down to, well, right here, it's all bare here. But yeah, I didn't realize how much snow they got just outside of town, and they got a lot of snow. This guy's yard, well, everybody I'm passing there, I bet you they've got at least a foot of snow in their yards, in their driveways and stuff. So just on the outskirts of town. I guess I'll be staying at Elk Falls Campground there another night or two, and hopefully the weather, it's supposed to warm up here soon, so yeah, I'll end up staying there, and it'll give me a chance to put up the 2 or 3 videos that I have, or 4 videos. I know I got a few. I was trying to upload one earlier. It was taking its time. Then I went into Walmart, did some shopping, went into Canadian Tire, picked up some supplies to go out to the lake. I grabbed an extra dozen worms. Like, this just sucks. I don't want to be wasting $8 or whatever it is on worms and not be able to use them. And all I have is my inland fishing license for fresh water. I don't have it for streams or for the ocean. So yeah, hopefully this clears up the next day or two, and we get a lot more rain and it just wipes it right out. Anyway, I'm on my way back to town. Well, we're back at the highway. Back heading towards town. That really sucks. I really wanted to get back there. I'm glad I didn't go further down the highway, because there's a couple other lakes I wanted to try. But once the snow is gone, I'm going to try that. I still have 4 or 5 weeks before I head off the island here. So I want to do a few more places. Check out a couple more campgrounds, but all this white stuff is going to go. Well, there we go. We're back in town. We're going to pull up where the ferry parks here. Or not where the ferry parks, would be in the water. Anyway, the parking lot out by the ferry. You know what I mean. Now we got real low tide there. I'll get pulled in here, get parked, and then I can get back to what I was doing earlier. Trying to put videos up. Well, there we go. Shut everything down. I'll have to start my heater again. Well, I guess that's the end of this video. I thought it would be a nice one, traveling out in a little bit of snow and get to see the bush all covered up. But I'm not going through, you know, a foot and a half of snow, potentially getting stuck. And if nobody's back there, then I'm, you know, half on the road and half in the ditch. I don't need that. You know, yeah, it'd be nice for viewer content, but not taking a chance. I'll come back here. I'll wait a couple days. It's raining here in town, so everything's melted here. Hopefully we get enough rain out there, and it is supposed to warm up there. Like I was saying, I checked the weather, and I think it's supposed to get up around 4 or 5 degrees the next day or so, and then up around 8 or 9. So I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, I'm going to call this one quits for today. Sorry we didn't have a good drive out to the bush. Things happen, right? And rather to be safe than sorry. So anyway, we'll see you in the next one. Be safe, have fun, enjoy whatever you're doing. Stay warm if it's cold where you are. And like I always say, catch you in the next one. Bye for now.